We are here at Wellesley Town Hall, Wellesley, Massachusetts, August 2011. And Wellesley is a member of the ICLEI, International Council on Local Environmental Initiative, an unconstitutional entity that's goal is to implement Agenda 21, a UN policy at the local, town, and city and county level. We're here distributing information to the selectmen and other town officials, and usually I find some evidence of membership in ICLEI. Here in the lobby of this beautiful town hall, you see lots of evidence. I don't see any oversized checks, but I see Go Green. And again, there's nothing wrong with being sensitive to the environment. It's a noble thing, but these are all kinds of things that they've been pushing. They actually have a sustainable development office of sustainability here in Wellesley. Thank you, taxpayers. And you see Green Wellesley campaign. By the way, Wellesley is one of the more wealthier towns in the Bay State. And I would say that Al Gore and Maurice Strong would consider the average Wesleyan as an enemy because they have big homes, lots of square footage per person, and most of them drive SUVs. Some of them are liberals, some of them vote Republican, but obviously the liberals or the misinformed rule the day here, because if the people were involved in their town, they would never have invited this. On the other side of this is a very interesting display of Rachel Carson. Rachel Carson was the lady who was one of the earlier environmentalists. She wrote a book called Silent Spring in the early 60s. It was pushed in classrooms around the country and no doubt a bestseller. And as a result of her book, DDT was banned, which led to the deaths of countless thousands, if not millions of people in sub-Saharan Africa. Just recently are some nations like the country of Zaire reintroducing this chemical that kills mosquitoes, which bear malaria. And actually I've spoken to scientists on the subject, and they say that DDT is not the evil, dangerous thing it was. It's not sprayed in the fields, but it's sprayed in the homes. And as a result of it being banned, again, countless, hundreds of thousands of people, if not millions of people, have died from malaria in sub-Saharan Africa. And thanks to a French doctor and CORE, C-O-R-E, Committee on Racial Equality, they were able to bring a little sense and bring it back into at least one country, Zaire. So the goal here is to create understanding. We're doing this, we've been visiting these towns and cities across Massachusetts and other parts of the country to bring understanding. Yes, Rachel was saying that DDT is causing the eggs to be soft and the birds will die. And thanks to her book, it became very influential. And again, as I mentioned earlier, lots of people have died because of I guess the hysteria or the overreaction to things. So I was outside of this beautiful town hall building and looking at all the people who have served their country in World War I and World War II and Vietnam and Korea, and noticed a man who was one of the founding council members of the John Birch Society, Lawrence Bunker, who served with General MacArthur during the Korean War. He was his aide. So we need to honor these folks who have come and gone and sacrificed their lives, and to keep this country free, and to come home to a town that is still promoting American values. So I encourage those folks to watch this, to get involved. If you live in Wellesley, learn more about ICLEI Agenda 21. Learn that it is not going to save our land and make us greener. It's going to be actually going to bring us tyranny. It's going to bring us poverty, higher taxes, and a very poor standard of living if these folks are successful. Thank you.